Have you ever wondered how history shapes our future? The stories etched in ancient scrolls hold a power that transcends time. The Book of 1 Chronicles isn't just a record of names, it's a powerful lesson on leadership, faithfulness, and the legacy we leave behind. Welcome to Book Digest, where we bring ancient records for today's wisdom. Today, we're diving deep into the wisdom of 1 Chronicles, exploring its relevance in a world grappling with change and uncertainty. We'll uncover how the triumphs and failures of kings and prophets speak to us in 2025. The human experience, the yearning for purpose and connection, is a thread woven through every chapter of history. Join me on this journey as we unearth the timeless wisdom within these sacred pages. Let's get started. Unlocking the secrets of 1 Chronicles. Our journey begins with understanding the context of 1 Chronicles, a book that holds a unique place in the biblical canon. Imagine the ancient land of Israel, a tapestry woven with threads of triumph and tragedy where every stone and scroll tells a story. This book, penned after a period of exile, recounts the history of Israel, focusing on the lineage of King David, a central figure in the narrative. Unlike 1 and 2 Kings, which delve into political intricacies and the rise and fall of kingdoms, 1 Chronicles offers a different perspective. It reminds us that even when kingdoms crumble and leaders falter, God's promises remain steadfast and unchanging. Picture ancient scribes meticulously recording genealogies, tracing the lineage of David back to Adam, ensuring that every name was preserved. These weren't just names on a page, they were links in an unbroken chain, connecting generations past to a future filled with promise and hope. At the heart of this intricate tapestry lies the story of David, a shepherd boy who would become king, a man after God's own heart. His life, filled with both triumph and tragedy, offers profound lessons in leadership, faith, and redemption, lessons that resonate even today. David's reign, marked by military prowess and spiritual devotion, laid the foundation for a legacy that would resonate through the ages, influencing countless generations. He yearned to build a temple for God, a testament to his unwavering faith and dedication. But 1 Chronicles doesn't shy away from the complexities of human nature, acknowledging the flaws and failures of even the greatest leaders. It reminds us that even the most faithful among us are human, capable of both greatness and grave errors, and that these stories are as much about humanity as they are about divinity. And yet, through it all, the book underscores a profound truth. God's love and forgiveness are boundless, extending to all who seek Him. The book's emphasis on genealogies speaks to our innate human desire for connection and belonging, a reminder that we are all part of a larger story. It reminds us that our actions have ripple effects that extend far beyond our immediate sphere of influence, impacting future generations. By understanding the stories of those who came before us, we gain invaluable insights into our own lives, learning from their triumphs and their mistakes. Lessons for 2025. As we journey deeper into 1 Chronicles, we unearth timeless lessons that resonate with profound relevance in our modern lives. These lessons, though ancient, hold a mirror to our contemporary challenges and aspirations. Imagine King David meticulously planning the temple, a beacon of faith meant to stand for generations. What drove him? What was the source of his unwavering dedication? It was a heart overflowing with gratitude, a desire to create something lasting. His vision was not just for his time but for the future, a legacy of faith and devotion. And here's a lesson for us in 2025. True leadership isn't about wielding power, it's about living with purpose. It's about inspiring others through our actions and our commitment to higher ideals. It's about leading with integrity, humility, and a deep-seated desire to serve others. This is the essence of true leadership, a lesson that remains ever relevant. Picture Solomon, David's son, kneeling before God, asking for wisdom. And that's precisely what he received, the wisdom to lead a nation with compassion and understanding. His story teaches us the value of seeking guidance beyond ourselves. In a world clamoring for our attention, how often do we pause to seek wisdom before making choices? How often do we reflect on the deeper meaning of our actions? 1 Chronicles reminds us that true wisdom begins with humility, acknowledging that we don't have all the answers. It encourages us to seek counsel and to learn from the experiences of others. Now envision the Levites, entrusted with leading worship in the temple. Their lives weren't compartmentalized, faith wasn't relegated to a single day or hour. Worship was interwoven into the very fabric of their existence. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to let faith become just another item on our to-do list. But what if we made it a central part of our lives? But 1 Chronicles challenges us to make space for the sacred in our daily lives. The book also highlights the importance of passing on our faith to the next generation. 1 Chronicles challenges us to ask, what legacy are we leaving behind? How will our actions today shape the world of tomorrow? Living the legacy, applying timeless truths today. The beauty of 1 Chronicles lies not just in its historical narrative, but in its ability to speak to the human heart across millennia. It offers timeless wisdom that transcends the ages, providing guidance and inspiration for every generation. One of the most powerful takeaways from this book is the importance of leading with faith, not fear. This principle is as relevant today as it was in ancient times. David, facing down giants, reminds us that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to act even when we're afraid. His story encourages us to confront our own giants with bravery and determination. In 2025, as we navigate a world brimming with uncertainty, it's easy to succumb to fear. The challenges we face may be different, but the need for courage remains the same. But 1 Chronicles reminds us that fear is a liar, a thief that robs us of our joy and peace. It teaches us to reclaim our inner peace and joy by trusting in a higher power. It challenges us to choose faith over fear, to step boldly into the unknown. This act of faith can transform our lives in profound ways. The book also underscores the importance of making worship a priority. Worship is not just a ritual, but a vital part of our daily lives. Not just a Sunday morning ritual, but a way of life. It's about integrating worship into our everyday actions and interactions. It's about cultivating a heart of gratitude, recognizing the blessings in our lives. Gratitude can shift our perspective and bring more joy into our lives. It's about infusing our everyday actions with purpose, approaching our work and relationships with reverence and love. This intentionality can create a ripple effect of positivity. It's about creating space for stillness in the midst of chaos. Finding moments of peace can help us navigate the complexities of life. And finally, 1 Chronicles calls us to invest in the next generation. Our legacy is built on the foundation we lay for those who come after us. To mentor young people, to share our stories of faith. These stories can inspire and guide them on their own journeys. It's about empowering them to become leaders, to embrace their unique gifts. By doing so, we help them realize their potential. It's about recognizing that the legacy we leave behind is measured in the lives we touch. Every act of kindness and mentorship contributes to a lasting impact. 1 Chronicles reminds us that God's plan is bigger than our lifetime. Our actions today can resonate through generations, shaping a better future for all. Building a legacy, our journey continues. As we conclude our exploration of 1 Chronicles, let its timeless wisdom resonate in your heart. Let it inspire you to lead with purpose, to make your faith a living testament, and to invest in a legacy that will outlive you. Remember, the story isn't over. We're all still writing our own chapters, adding our unique verses to the grand symphony of human existence. Want to dive deeper into this wisdom? Explore the pages of 1 Chronicles for yourself. Watch more Book Digest episodes and subscribe for more faith-filled insights. Let's build a legacy together, a legacy that reflects the timeless truths we've uncovered.